Hello, my beautiful soul family. Welcome to my channel, The Mystical Hummingbird. I'm glad that you can be here with us, with me today, in this cloudy day. Hopefully we'll get rain today. It wanted to rain a little bit earlier, it seemed like, but we truly really need the water. I hope you're all having a good summer. And as I am, I've been thinking about a lot of different things. I've asked Spirit what wanted me to come and share with you today. And you know, the thing that comes to me all of the time, and every time I ask, it's like it's enforced to have self-love, to because how can I explain this? I have been in this journey for many, many, many years. I must say, probably since I was a young child, without really realizing it, that this is what I was doing. But I know that through all of the experiences that I have had in my life, things that have made me, that have brought me down, lessons that has pretty much at times almost destroyed me. The entire time I always had some kind of sense of self. Even though when I remember I wanted to just give up and I did not want to continue, for I felt that this world had a lack of empathy, a lack of love, and I'm not, what's the word? I am not at all feeling or feel like a victim. Absolutely not. That role I played, oh, I could have won an Oscar years and years and years ago. But I'm no longer that person. And now the dreams that I have, the experiences that I'm getting, the things that Spirit shows me and guides me to, God's source, my creator, has me like on a very thin, I want to say like a thin rope. I'm walking on a very fine line, for I am very, very watchful that I don't fall to the left or to the right, and that I maintain myself on a straight line. And it is very, for me, I find it, because I'm an explorer of the unknown, and I have come through and have jumped into the rabbit hole of myself. I discover more and more and more, and the more I discover, the more there is to discover. But I was told to create a sacred sanctuary. This I was told a long time ago. And I'm sure that I have mentioned this to you in my different videos. How important it is to create our space, to create a place where you feel this is your space, this is your sacred space. And you only share this with yourself and with the people that you consider your utmost closest, most intimate family, or your significant other, or just on your own. For me, this is not just the material. It's not just my physical area. It's also the space that I have within that nobody knows. My silence, where only my God and me abide there. And my best friends, my spiritual guides and my guides, my angels, my ancestors. Now, also, I was prompted to bring this. What does it mean for us to, do we know that we have the God particle within us? Are we aware that we are not just mere human beings, that we literally have been seated with a most divine not just the seed, but the light, the God particle that's been given to each one of us? And do we fully acknowledge this supreme creative power of this present moment that we have? Our past is gone. The future is actually literally being built as we speak. For as I think today, I am tomorrow. If I am happy today, I will be happy tomorrow. If I am sad today, I will be sad tomorrow. So our thoughts create our reality. So I feel that it's very important for us to be conscientious of our thoughts so that we can choose them for the best outcome and see the best outcome for ourselves. I feel that we are very judgmental. I listen, I observe and listen to people. They are hard on themselves in many ways. It's okay to take constructive criticism because it's good, because that way we learn. And here we need to have a humble spirit because we all need to learn. No one's better than the other, and we all have something to offer each other. So I feel that by us stopping judging ourselves and blaming others for the conditions of life or the conditions of your own life, because actually we are responsible. And you're gonna think, oh, what are you talking about? Like, look at the world situation, look at this and this and that. Everything is what? Energy. Energy, wherever it's created, it finds itself in the, if all this happiness is here and vibrates, all this happiness will be here and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Hatred is energy, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger if people allow it. Governments, countries, they want power, the oil, this and that, and all the different things on this world. This world is a matrix. It has like two faces, and I want to say that even more than that. And then most people wear masks. They hide their true intentions, and they hide themselves because one, they're afraid to be hurt. Another, some of them are people that are manipulators, and they have characters of narcissistic characters. They are not honorable human beings. And some that are, they're also wear masks because they're afraid, like I said, to be hurt. And no one wants to be hurt. And pretty much everybody, we're on this big melting pot of people, and most don't know themselves. Some are in their journeys, yes, trying to figure their lives and trying to do self-healing and going and working with themselves and becoming better people. And I'm sure I am sure that there's a lot of light, as there is also a lot of darkness. Our minds are so powerful. We can carry worlds. We can manifest worlds. We can create new conditions. But if we are not the master of our minds, we will be slaves, recycling pretty much the same negative thoughts that will continue to manifest themselves in our realities. This is why it's very important, I feel, to have forgiveness of ourselves and of others, and to have greater understanding of others and ourselves. If we don't, the unforgiveness that we carry will bind us to lower realms of consciousness. Therefore, we will experience lower experiences, a low degree of experiences. So we are the ones that, by not forgiving others or ourselves, we continue to carry the hurt. And I feel it's very important for, the master once said, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. No one, remember what I'm saying, and this is very important. No one who is in perfect harmony and soul alignment intentionally hurts another person. So let's be more compassionate, let's be more kind and understanding of ourselves and of others. Let us free ourselves from the heavy weight of carrying resentment, hatred. Free ourselves because we deserve it, and also because these feelings, they create sicknesses. People that have heartburn, they have stomach, they have ulcers, they have many physical ailments. And why? Because they have not forgiven, whether it's other people or themselves. So it's very important for us to be self-knowing, so that we can release and become better people and lighten our load and make our lives better for ourselves and for others. When we follow the words of the Master, the Christ, by forgiving, our energy field, our quantum field, becomes lighter and brighter. We align our chakra systems. We deserve to be free. Then we are no longer entangled in a dark web of negative emotions. Once we do this, we ascend to higher timelines and higher modes of understanding, and we rid ourselves of the old packages that we have carried for years, luggage that we have had for, who knows, since we were teenagers. We have had issues with our parents, with our siblings, with family that has abused us, or friends. There are so many traumatic experiences that we have all gone through, and we need to really truly do the healing. If you want a better life, do the healing. We came to live our best life, don't you think? And what do you consider your best life? I feel it's very important to relax and surrender, and to align ourselves with our true purposes. Have you ever thought, how do we discover our true soul's purpose? As I was watering today one of my plants, I was thinking, have I watered myself this day enough? For we truly need to become intentional in nurturing us, so that by watering ourselves in all of the manners that are important for us, we acknowledge our sacred self. Thus, we are prioritizing our beautiful being, for we are a divine, sovereign being. In this way, we give us deep self-love. By doing this, our bodies, our spirit, our mind will guide us to finding our soul's purpose. When we pour into ourselves, we will pour out. We must be intentional in all of our endeavors. First, by loving ourselves, number one. Having patience with ourselves, having grace, giving us grace, having faith in us, believe in you, for you. How do I say this? If you can understand me, you're not just an entity. Within you, you carry information from other lives. Your spirit has had many, many lives. So your wisdom, you have laughter, you have humor, you have love, you have patience, you have so many beautiful qualities that make you you. See those qualities, see who you are, and love that person that you are. Also be disciplined so that you can nurture your dreams and work towards them. Be truthful with yourselves so that we can, this is imperative, to be truthful with ourselves, because if we're not truthful with ourselves, we cannot be truthful to others. Anything that we do, the way we treat ourselves, the way we treat others, is the way we expect to be treated. If you do not give yourself the grace and put yourself in a pedestal, pretty much, no one's going to pay attention. No one's going to give a damn. No one cares. And I don't mean to say this, that you do this so that you can get other people's attention. No. You as a self, as a being that stands on this earth and this planet that is walking upon her, we have responsibilities. And the greatest responsibility that we have is to honor our amazing sovereign being that lives within us, the God self, the sacred self, and to love it and nurture it and love it like you have never loved anything before. Protect yourself, even from your own critics. Be kind to you, be kind to people, be nice to people, be nice to yourself. Use your wisdom, use the knowledge of your hands and of your mind. If you know how to play the guitar, then teach someone, or the piano, or go and play in a care center, go play for the people there, the elderly. There are many, and they're not just elderly, there's also young people that are terminal, that are being given a time to live, and they need to have joy. And I feel that we all, if we have something to give, I feel that it is the utmost importance for us to take that we have and share with others. Give others hope. For us, by doing this consciously, we activate the best part of us. And when I say activate, is I don't know if everybody, if people understand this, because we have been dormant. We have been sleeping for eons. There is a spark of God, of divine, of divinity that's been given to us. This is her gift. And Mother Earth has opened up her arms to us, and we are guests in this planet. I don't know if you people understand me. We are guests in this planet. We have such a great responsibility to help, to aid in the betterment of nature, of all the animal kingdom, the flora and the fauna, the skies beneath the earth, the waters, all of the disgusting junk and crap that's in lakes and the rivers and the oceans. When we go places and we notice people eat something and they throw the stuff on the ground like it's nothing, even if it's just a piece of paper, I feel that we need to be honorable, become honorable, and become chivalrous and defend our Pachamama, our Gaia, our Mother Earth. This earth, people think is going to be here forever. They have no idea what is happening to her, what we are doing to her. When we do good for us, when we enlighten ourselves and we bring love to our inner child and our true self, our Christ consciousness, our God spark within us, for we are carriers of the light and truth. And when I say this, I'm not talking about religion. People, love is love. Kindness is kindness. Christ, he taught about unconditional love. He taught many things. And I look at the world situation right now, and I am more than saddened because I don't accept, but yet I live here. I am part of this world, of this earth, and I cannot continue to see what I'm seeing. So because I've seen what true beauty is. God has shown me. He has shown me the atom. He showed me the atom, the nucleus of the atom, the center, the nucleus of the atom. He told me, and when I say he, for me, God is both he and a she, has both male and female. When I was shown the atom and then it was cracked in half, and the center, the nucleus of the atom, I was told that everything in this earth, in this world, in this universe is what? Is made of atoms, yes. And what is the nucleus of it? It's love. I wasn't told it was a religion. I was told it's love. And I was concerned about the numbers because I've had, and I've mentioned to you before, since I was little, I had something like a dyslexia with numbers, which at times I still do, and I have to use all of my fingers and my toes to count. And at times it comes like this without a problem. Like, 8 by 8 plus 8 is 16, and 7 plus 7 is 14, that stuff is okay. But if I have to do like big equations, but he told me, don't worry. You think and worry, and not even worry. Concentrate and focus on the love. For example, I hear so much the lack of this. I'm not earning enough, and I have to have 2 or 3 jobs. I was in the same boat. But when you're a sovereign being and you trust, and here I almost want to cry of emotion and of gratitude, because God takes me like this. I'm his little girl. I'm his little princess. And he has shown me the power that I have within me. And it's not just me. All of you have that power. We have the power to heal ourselves. We have the power to change our lives. Bless everything. Bless the skies. Bless the earth. Bless the ground that you walk upon. Bless your home. Bless all of your washing machine, your dryer, everything that you have in your home, your electrical supply, all the things. Bless them. Bless your bread. Bless your refrigerator. Bless the food in your cupboards. Bless everything. When you are driving, bless the person next to you. Bless everything around you. If you see someone begging and you're driving and you can't stop and help them, send them your love and bless them. You have no idea. You, you have no idea. Love in a blessing. We are beings that are more than three-dimensional, multi-dimensional. We are not powerless. We're not powerless. I don't know if you guys have read the book, The Alchemist, and I have mentioned that to you before. That book is fascinating, by Paulo Coelho. It's one of my favorite books. And some of the things in the book I have experienced. I know that I am living here, but I'm not from here. I know that it's the knowing. It's not something that I made up. I know that I have dreams that come true. I have connections with beings that are out from here, that are part of my soul family. I am being guided. I work for the Almighty, and I wish that I could share all of my dreams that I have. I had the most beautiful dream the other day, and I did mention it on my other video, but I haven't told you the dream. And I've told you before that I do love hummingbirds, and this is why I call this channel The Mystical Hummingbird. I consider myself a mystical person because of the experiences, the spiritual experiences, and many of them are very out there that I don't know if people will understand or will think, oh, that lady, she's cuckoo. But I had the most beautiful of dreams some weeks ago, and it has made me love hummingbirds even more. And I have this special rapport with them and connection with them, that they come to me in dreams and in visions. This was part vision, part dream. It was so vivid. It was unreal. It was surreal. And these little beings, they flop their wings almost 1,000 miles an hour, and they take nectar from the flowers, and they cross oceans. They cross thousands of kilometers to get to specific places where they get their favorite flowers. And they're so little, but I feel them. I feel their intelligence. Like when I've been in the oceans, I have felt the intelligence and the connection with the dolphins, also with the turtles, with sea lions. And in the animal kingdom, I have this thing with, I had one day, I was in a park. I had just parked my car and close to a park, and I had to go somewhere, and I had some bags. I was taking something to someone. And then this Doberman was coming straight at me. And I saw him far away, and I saw his teeth, and I saw the anger, and I could feel he was angry. I could feel he was coming like to bite me or attack me. I was not afraid. And the first thing I started to speak to him in a high-pitched voice. I said, hey, buddy, what you up to? What are you doing? Before he got closer to me, as soon as I started to speak to him, the dog changed his attitude, his demeanor, his tail started to wag like this. And he came and was like, all over me, and came over and was taking my hands. And he was no longer negative with that negative, horrible energy that looked like he was going to bite my head off. And he probably would have. And this is why I'm telling you to love yourself, because if you love yourself, so everything that comes to you is love. You cannot have not that, because it's who you are. I know I have an ancient love that's waiting for me, as I've been waiting for him. And Our souls are aligning to meet one day. And I am so grateful, for I know it's part of my journey in this earth. And I know that I've been with that person for many and other lives, and I have dreams with that person, and that person sends me. I have received music, and I know it sounds way out there, but I know that person, and that person knows me. I just want to tell you that this life is precious, that we should do everything we can to create a sacred sanctuary for ourselves, like a cocoon, because we're actually, and I can't say this about everyone, but we are all going through a sort of a metamorphosis. Some are more already got their one wing developed, another one's already have both wings developed, but this is a process. And this is why I'm telling you, it's so, nothing is more important than self-love. I am an advocate for self-love like you have no idea. Because if you don't love yourself, no one can love you. You will get crumbs. Who wants to eat crumbs? I want the whole bread for me, or the pie, like they say. Bring beautiful things to your life. Read beautiful books. Listen to beautiful music that inspires you. Music is my muse. I carry her with me. And I have to tell you, I love coconuts. Love, love, love coconuts. So treat yourself to a coconut. I am not in the tropics right now, but if I had my favorite place to live, I think would be probably the tropics, somewhere maybe Hawaii. I love the big island. I love Maui, but I don't know. There's so many beautiful places in the world. I love also Italy. I love Spain, South America. There's so many things going on right now all over the world, but I know there's special places that you can live. Let me get a drink. Coconut. I love coconut. And you know what I love too? And this is basil from my garden. And I love the smell of basil. And I also love to eat it just like that, or I put it on tomato. I have a little garden outside, and I've planted tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I have some herbs. I have rosemary. I have garlic. I have some peppers and cherry tomatoes, and then basil. And then what else do I have? Chives. I love chives too. Well, I'm just going to tell you, people, enjoy the rest of the summer. Enjoy this week. Do something for yourself. Create a sanctuary, a beautiful sanctuary where you can go and just go away from the world and listen to your music, play your guitar. If you play the guitar, write some poetry, write something, express your soul, dance. I am a dancer. I am, like they say, Jane of all trades. And I don't even like the name Jane. I think it's too simple. My name is Viviana, but I'm a Viviana of many trades. And my soul likes to express itself through many ways. I love music. I love to dance. I wish I had a beautiful voice, but not yet, but it's coming. I love to cook. I love to feed people. I like to have big parties and usually like family and friends, but haven't done that in a long, long, long time. I wish happiness for all of you. I wish that you all will make your dreams come true. And if you're going through hard times, if you're going through challenging times, see them as stepping stones for becoming a better person. And trust in yourselves and give yourselves the grace. And by creating this sanctuary for yourself, embrace yourself and love you. Bless you. Bless everything in your life, everything. For when you bless, it is multiplied and you are loved. You and I are loved. We are loved by a creator. We didn't just appear out of nowhere. There's a purpose in your life, and you find that purpose. Find that purpose with your intentional mind. Find that purpose and give purpose to what? To your life. And give yourself a chef's kiss life, an exquisite life that tastes delicious, like the best platter you've ever eaten. So, saying this, I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the week. And I love you, my beautiful soul family. Put a comment in there for me so I know that you're listening. And sign up if you want to. And if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. And I'm just going to also say, whoever's out there trying to act like there's someone else, don't do it. Be respectful of other people. If you want people to respect you, you be respectful of yourself first. And you know who I am, who I'm talking to. I love you. Bye.